Welcome back to American Agenda. All right, case closed. It's time now for the other view. Former champion swimmer and women's sports advocate Riley Gaines is criticizing police today after no charges were filed for this incident that you're watching here at San Francisco State University. Now, Gaines claiming she was assaulted and held hostage last April by protesters who were threatening her life. But apparently, the cops saw it differently. And now, Riley Gaines is speaking out, writing on X, I guess audio, video, and eyewitness evidence aren't admissible in San Francisco. And joining me now to discuss is filmmaker Elena Barbera. All right, Elena, great to have you with us here. You are an outspoken mom. You call it like you see it. That's why we love having you here on American Agenda. What do you see here?
Well, what I see here is an obvious, it's an obvious distraction tactic, honestly, because they know that what will happen now is we will go after SFSU, we'll go after the president and the chief of police and give them the Claudine Gay treatment. But what is happening there is we're over here playing whack-a-mole while they're furthering their agenda to put men into women's and girls' sports.
Yeah, great point there. We're also going to bring in Whitley Yates, for Project 21 member and political activist, to give her opinions as well. Whitley, in an interview with Newsweek, Gaines also said, quote, being unable to condemn violence against women and the infringement of First Amendment rights sets a terrible precedent for everyone, not just conservatives. Do you think she's being targeted as a woman, as a conservative, or both?
I think it's a mixture of both. I think the things that she's speaking out on, that she's upset about, which is men participating in women's sports, is only a part of the problem. Because the truth is that when people don't agree with her, they're saying that it's okay for them to inflict violence, for them to stalk her, and for the mob to harass her. And if she doesn't have protection from the police, who is she supposed to have protection from? I think it's a dereliction of duty, and I think that she should sue them.
All right, we're going to switch gears here because got to get your take on this one. All right, so check this out. Former President Donald Trump coming under fire by liberal media for this video, which they claim shows Mr. Trump shoving a man out of the way at Mar-a-Lago. Now, you're seeing that there. Now, let's take another look in slow motion at the video that is being circulated. All right, yeah, you can see what that looks like. Well, we did some digging here at Newsmax, and we got the actual video directly from the subject of the alleged shove. You see him right there on the left. Garrett Ventry, a frequent guest of Mr. Trump at Mar-a-Lago. Now, Ventry's video is neither zoomed in nor manipulated, and you can clearly see what happens there. He's literally getting a pat on the back from the former president. And of course, the two were pictured talking afterwards at Mar-a-Lago. Interesting. Things aren't always as they seem. Elena, when push comes to shove, is this just bad behavior on the part of Never Trumpers, or is there something potentially more sinister at play as we rapidly head towards the election?
I think it's just another confusion tactic, honestly. Here we are, we're completely ignoring violence against Riley Gaines. That is actual violence. And then we're calling, a gentlemanly pat on the back violence. So, yeah, they're just trying to do anything they can to smear Trump at this point, which, we're just really, for us, just rolls off our shoulders.
Yeah, Whitley, this is the kind of thing that I know concerns me. I mean, we hear all this talk about AI. This isn't AI. This is just simply cropping a video at an awkward place and then saying that a former president has shoved someone when clearly that is a blatant lie. Your thoughts?
I mean, I'm not surprised that people are creating and fabricating lies, fallacies, and fairy tales against the president. We've watched them do it from the administration to the Justice Department. So the fact that they would manipulate a video to pretend as though he is physically harming someone when he's not, he's giving them a pat on the back, is just further proof of how far and how crazy the left will go.
All right. And last words, Elena, we have about 30 seconds left. And I know that you have a documentary that is on its way out. I'm not sure if it's just out, but just tell me how it's going here.
Great. The documentary is called American Groomer, and it is about the sexualization of children in American schools and tells the whole history and exactly how bad it is and who's behind it. And I made it free to watch at AmericanGroomerFilm.com.
All right. Very, you speak in sound bites. Very well done. Elena Barbera, Whitley Yates, thanks to both of you for joining me on The Other View.